Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd, everyone. Last time on the Curse of Strahd, the party has uh, camped in Melchior's tower. It appears that the Bovian woman traveling as part of the caravan with her half-elf child, as the somewhat celestial, believes Varys is someone named Danan. After some investigation, it seems that someone wearing Varys' appearance, but not his clothes, introduced himself as Danan Greensleeves, which those in the know recognize as basically a very obvious false name, basically a John Smith, though. A nickname, or a pseudonym, as it were. Valerie has great difficulty believing that Varys is indeed not the nun, and is rather insistent in the matter. Sorry. As the party continues traveling through the forest on the way to Valaki, the baby begins to cry as several eyes open in the darkness, observing them. From the looks of it, these are not your regular werewolf's eyes. The mist keeps visibility low, especially with how dark Borovia tends to be. And through the trees, you can see some eyes have ruptured pupils. Different colors or seemingly in the wrong position. You can see the outlines of distorted heads, lupine and malign. The air is filled with the smell of wet, sweaty fur, old, rancid blood. As the baby's Valerie. You can hear from inside the caravan. Valerie is trying to hush up her child. No avail. Soon reaches for his weapon on his back as the eyes follow the party along. The atmosphere feels tense. The eyes follow you along, and after about 10 minutes of travel, where you guys keep seeing them, you realize, those of you with particularly sharp ears will realize it first. What you took first as susurration and breathing, you realize has a sort of rhythm to it. And it seems as more and more creatures join it, it becomes a melody, a ghostly, unearthly chorus that almost reminds you of some kind of cold church hymn. The voices begin to rise, almost reaching crescendos as they begin to cry out and call in. Brovin soon looks around. Definitely weirded out and out of his element. You can see Valerie's frightened face peer out of the window for a moment as you pass through and immediately hide her face again. Eventually she manages to calm down the crying of the child. Arms far, far too long, with far too many fingers, begin to reach out between the trees, seemingly attempting to touch your boots, the carriage, the horses, whatever they can get. They're not very like you'd see normally on a werewolf. Now, there's patches of what seems to be mangy, patchy skin, parasite eaten. You can parasite eaten. Several missing fingers, or parts of their finger, where you can see the bits that are missing were bitten or gnawed off. Please, please, the child. Give us the child. Give us the beacon. Give us the burning child.
Am I sensing any undead or what?
You're not certain what you're sensing, but undead it is not. It is not. It is not celestials or fiends either. It is something different.
Okay.
The horses are becoming more and more nervous as more and more arms continue to reach, and as the road continues, you hear a terrible whinnying scream, and you see one of the horses beginning to buck and buck wildly as one of the arms leaves a long touching trail along it. You see that the arm has left a trail of blood along it. The horse is bucking wildly, and the carriage starts to, which is causing the other horse to panic. If you have probably a few seconds to act before the horse might buck out or
I'm
break
gonna,
away.
yeah, I'm gonna run up and see if I can get my hand on its reins next to it, on my horse.
As you go up to it and put like, whoa, like there, and like you notice like this line of like where the hand touched it, like now you can feel the hand on your back as well, Tomogen. And you feel a terrible chill across your back.
What time is it now, Dion?
Double check. I believe the time right now is fairly early in the morning. When you guys left, it was 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about 2 or 3 p.m. right now.
Ooh.
Okay. Time to pick it up.
Yeah,
Let's move.
I
I need you to make me a animal handling check.
got it.
You managed to calm the animal, but you dare not. And you can feel the hand that was on it is now on your back. You can feel it almost like a lover, like moving up your back, and you hear the voice. Then the voices ring out again, as sort of like this creepy chorus continues. Give us the child, the beacon.
I just yell out, ride, and I with this, other horse's reins in hand, start booking down this road as fast as I safely can with the carriage.
Like you hurry the horses. Some hands like some kind of smack away by the horses. Like immediately begin like setting a faster pace to the forest, and within 40 minutes or so, as the hands retreat, you reach the ending where you reach the outside, like this intersection where the bridge meets the river. You can hear the sound of the river flowing. As you exit, snow is falling. The horses' hooves crunch, and what was and suddenly it is all too quiet. From inside, you hear the baby laughing.
Are we at the bridge yet? Oh, okay.
You're on the bridge.
When we hit the peak of the bridge, I send Parvis out to scout around us since it's so quiet?
As Parvis goes up, more, and more, it reaches about 50 feet up. It reaches what seems to be a. It's as if the mist is so thick it simply cannot get itself higher. It's almost like it becomes more thick and thicker, almost like molasses, for it to pass through. Looking through Parvis's eyes, you realize that aside from the bridge, the river, and the crossroads you're at, you can't see even Parvis can't see further than 60 feet. Or 100 feet or so ahead of you. Like the mist the mist is just so thick, and even here he cannot hear anything. In fact, a troubling thing is that he can't even see Volaki. It's as if you out of the forest you've entered an endless expanse, of snow. The only point of reference at the moment is the river and the bridge you're standing on top of.
Something's wrong. Balaki's not there.
I'm gonna
Bassoon
pull the Volkdusha down and just say, "We'll be back," and jump off the top of the carriage and start going out about 100 feet. I want to be able to hear the horses. I want to get as far out as I can without losing earshot of the horses, and just start making a really wide circle, see what I see.
So you're kind of going in a circle around the group?
Around the group.
In a growing spiral?
Yeah.
Alright. Eventually your spiral grows large enough at about the 120 or so feet mark, where you begin to enter the mist, and you guys see Fisk disappear. And
Can I see through?
Fisk, the last time you see the party, they're to your left.
Yep.
As you enter the mist, then you take a few more steps. You exit the mist. The party's on your right.
So I go into the mist, party's on my left. I step out, not 2 feet away, party's on the right.
That's correct.
Okay,
Soon mutters
I do the
something
same.
orcish.
I do the same thing in reverse.
Same
I step
thing,
back.
yeah.
I step
Same
back
thing.
into the. Now they're on my left.
Yeah.
I go around the head of the party, enter the mist. I come up behind them.
Yes. Like you move along the road towards like the direction where Valaki should be, and like you keep going through the mist. Very shortly, a dark form emerges, which is the back of the carriage.
I go up to the rest of the group. We're stuck. Cannot go through.
Look at
Eris,
the bridge. Yes.
Eris, what is your kid doing?
It's. I told you, it's not my kid.
Mm-hmm. What's it doing?
He sighs and clambers off the carriage and peers inside. It's she's playing with him, Valerie. She's doing Peekaboo. I guess to distract him.
This bridge is as good a place to make a stand as any. I say let's not wander off into the mist.
Or falls quietly around you. In a way, it's almost calm. It's very, very silent.
I'll use. Yes, he's just listening.
Really, all I've got.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'll use the
Wow.
sounding stone.
Why?
Try and send a message. We are just west of Valaki at the bridge. Seems to be wrapped up. Some sort of magical barrier.
You hear Lysa's voice. What? You're coming. It's very static and difficult to understand.
Does it sound like it's backwards, or is it normal, just static?
It's normal staticky. I'd say you have pretty high perception. You understood the words coming, magic, and trouble.
Off my horse and wander closer to this. Send magical feelers out with my fingers, seeing if I can feel what the area is giving off in a sort of vibe. Detecting magic.
Basically an arcana, or are you casting detect magic? Yeah, go ahead, please. You're not arcana check.
Thank you.
As far as you can tell, this is basically the same mist as usual, though you've not seen it quite this thick since before you came, since when you came in.
I'll take 5 minutes while they're doing something and cast detect magic.
Right. Soon is just tapping his weapon against his shoulder.
Is this bridge got any like a dry spot underneath where you could sit, or does the water go right up to the underside edge?
Like underneath it?
Yeah, a lot of times the bridge will be dry on the edge of the bridge, and you can get underneath of it.
Like, so the way it is like there's ice on the shoulders of the river, and then the middle is water still.
Right. There's no exposed dry land under the edge of the bridge.
No, there's no exposed island
Okay.
under the bottom of the bridge. No.
All right. I just settle in and I actually start lighting a fire right here. I'm like, well, may as well stay warm.
Visca's on high alert right now. Doing patrol pass around, and then
So you
going to
go
the other side of the
light
bridge.
fire.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, just both sides of the bridge, passing by everybody every once in a while.
As you go to light the fire, you realize, like it's not that cold outside. Like it's like a teeny bit chilly, but it's like surprisingly pleasant.
And there's snow on the ground, right?
There's no one ground here.
Yeah, put my hand right in it. No gloves. How my hands feel?
It's cool, but it's not that cold. Like this doesn't feel like how normal snow should feel.
I go, hey everybody, why is the cold not so cold? Check this out. And I go to Vasilla and I wallop a handful of snow in your hand. I'm like, that should suck.
Kind of feels. Imagine if like snow wasn't ice cold, but it was like you know how like let's say you take like a glass of milk out of the fridge, then like it stands for a bit. It's like that kind of temperature. It's like nice.
It's the cool side of the pillow.
Yeah, the cool side of the pillow, exactly. It's like
Um,
honestly, like you could probably like it probably would be comfy to sit on.
I'm gonna make a Arcana or survival check on this. And like what could cause it? I'm gonna try survival to kind of discern what could cause this abnormality, aside from air pressure and physics like that, or maybe so. Wow. All right.
Something strange here, Vasilla. You saw Fisk walking around in spirals, but you realize there's no footprints that he's left behind. You see the river far below you, but its sound is muted somehow. The only sounds here really are just the baby laughing as his mother plays with him. Varys' occasional annoyed sigh as he glances inside. The bassoon's tapping his weapon on his shoulder. The horses are much more calm now. In fact, you hear a sound and you realize like the horses are chewing on something. It seems a bunch of grass grew right in front of them and they're chewing on it.
We need to get going now. Who's like steering the carriage, bassoon?
I imagine that Fisk would have noticed the issue with the snow walking around on all fours.
Yeah. Now that you've been now you're here for a little while, you definitely notice it as well.
Yeah.
Who's steering the carriage?
Or
is it being led?
Bassoon is basically on top, and he was steering after Talmadgen got off.
All right. Candlestick, we need to get these things going now.
To where?
Just somewhere. This is not good. This is very uncomfortable. Where the fuck is it? You said like if like grasses appeared on the bridge.
Vasilla, as you say, this is very uncomfortable. You hear like you guys hear like a soft like tuk tuk. A large, overstuffed and comfy chair appears next to Vasilla.
What is Honor picking up with detect magic?
We're all looking at Honorim going, well.
It looks very inviting, Vasilla.
She like looks at it for a second and just kind of shakes her head. What's going on inside the carriage?
Baby's feeding. The old woman kind of sees you peering into the carriage. She frowns at you and draws the curtain on her side.
Anything on her in? I'll wait for him.
Detect magic. Alright. Under the set, there's definitely something magical going on here. Now that you have your spell up. Roll me a quick arcana check.
Oof.
And there's something magical going on here, but you can't quite place your finger on what. You did notice that when Vasila says she wasn't comfortable, a chair popped up, the horses suddenly had grass in front of them.
Well, I certainly am hungry.
You say that, you hear a soft tink and a plate with several grilled cheese sandwiches with parsley garnish appear on top of them. Right here.
Parmesan
Really?
leans. I walk over here and kind of lean against the wall. Go, boy, I wish whoever was doing this was in front of me now talking to me.
Here,
Yeah.
Ptarmigan behind you, you hear a soft like someone standing in the snow.
Definitely turn around and look.
You look at your own face. You hear in your own voice, boy, I do wish the person who was doing this was standing in front of me.
Huh.
I just say loudly, something's in our heads.
Something's in our heads. It is repeating Ptarmigan's voice and movement to a T.
So what the hell? This isn't. I thought it could be some terraforming, like something a druid would do, but nothing of this is actually real. It's an idea of
Know what
something?
I'm hearing?
Hmm?
I'm hearing. We have a target. Soon hops off the carriage. Cracks his knuckles.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What? I'm just going to make it very clear that we're not interested in its hospitality.
Uh-oh.
Ptarmigan, you get punched in the face by this.
I go, could you hit the copy, please?
You dumbass, it's the one over here. Wait, no, don't even put. No. Hold on. Look.
Ptarmigan, does that hit you? I don't think that would hit you, so you kind of duck.
No.
And the other Ptarmigan ducks as well, and it repeats what you say.
All
Come on, hold him, Sully! Tom, help me! He looks at the other guy, the other one. Tom, help me hold him!
Easy, Candlestick. Hold on. All right. So I got a chair. The horses got grass because they were probably hungry. He got grilled cheese because he was probably hungry. And probably a very good request ended up backfiring. So, but we know whatever it is, it probably is in our heads. So I don't think we could just punch our way out of this.
Well, I do wish my copy would go away at least.
It says, I do wish my copy would go away at least.
Well, we'll figure this out later. So this isn't any actual druid terraforming I would know. So maybe it's an. Hold on. Can I make an investigation check to start discerning
go ahead
illusions?
and give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we can.
And I'll do the investigation after it. Yeah, I burned my luck with that 20, huh?
I mean,
I did not-
you touch the snow, you even touch the Ptarmigan, the fake Ptarmigan, you touch the bridge. I mean, yeah, the snow isn't cold, and things are comfortable, but you know, you can feel it. You can even feel the splintering in the wood. And like the spaces beneath it, as far as you can tell, this is all there.
Maybe the snow is just warm because someone here was cold and thought that it wouldn't be.
All right, everybody, do me a favor. Kind of quiet your thoughts if you can for a moment. So you kind of put my hand on that helmet and just kind of reach out.
It does the same thing.
Yeah.
You get like a fucking like feedback loop, like putting two mics to each other.
Tell me to give me an intelligence check, because actually that's exactly what happens. Do you hear like like your own thoughts, and you're like, fucking stop. Then like the other guy goes, then, and stops.
Oh, that's a save, not
Actually,
a
that's
check.
a good question, Tom. When you curse, is it cursed what language do you curse in?
I would think Elvish, because that would be more exotic when he was growing up.
Okay.
That's my intelligence check. Sorry.
So would you curse upon feeling pain?
Oh yeah, if it was like sudden and harsh and unexpected. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you curse an elf, like you curse like Benzuna. I don't know, like if maybe he would be good for Elvish, and the other guy goes crap.
What?
But beyond, I kind of settle into the feedback loop, and I kind of reach out beyond our little group here. Do I feel anything out in the dark?
Yeah. There's something here.
I go, we're definitely not alone, and then I lock
You
on
sense
my
that
other side. Oh, go ahead.
it senses that you're probing at it, but there's definitely something here, and for a moment you felt a tinge. What's that, sorry?
No, go ahead. I didn't say anything.
For a moment you feel like this tinge of of curiosity, joy, and dissipation. And when it senses the touch, you feel a moment of panic, and it's cut off. The presence disappears.
I go, well, we're definitely not alone. Something's having fun with us.
It's like he has an echo. It's disconcerting.
Something's having fun, right?
How do we know which one is which?
You're hyper focusing on this, man. I
look at Basu and I say, it's all right, it doesn't matter. This is all in our heads.
Again, which one do I listen to? They're speaking in perfect stereo, by the way. Like there's no pause. As soon as he speaks, like perfect mirror.
They're saying the same thing. It doesn't matter. Look.
I mean, the world can't be worse off with two of me. That's awesome.
Hey, you hold on.
I don't like this. This stinks of drought, trickery, mind flayer stuff.
I dispel magic on the one that's farthest away from me.
Melts. It's snow.
Thank you.
So we know it's magic or something.
It's like a snowman that really looks like Ptarmigan for a moment and then melts away.
Did we not? Ptarmigan, did you not say that our little friend was a little bit celestial? Or was it fey?
Celestial. Definitely celestial.
It smells more like fey bullshit to me, honestly. Oh, there was the whole swearing thing. Hold on. Hey, actually, I'm probably gonna scare the baby. Hey, Varys, can you check on the carriage?
Aye.
Go pick up your baby. Go sing to it.
Yeah. That cute little lullaby.
I'm not being very convincing about me not being the father if I keep singing in lullabies, but fine. You'll knock. You see Valerie's face and the her mother. Give me the baby. Что? She comes up to translate, and her eyes light up, and she Varis will open the door so you can hold the baby. The baby looks up at him, big eyes, tries to tug at his hair. Just goes like this to keep his hair out of the baby's way. So I should sing to it?
I don't know. I mean, seems pretty happy as.
Lull it to sleep.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep on watch as they're doing this.
The baby smiles at you, honor him. Blows a bubble with its mouth. Honorim is suddenly wearing a very, very, very large hat shaped like a dog. Like almost a cartoonish, like a toy dog, like with its like tongue out, like your vision, like the tongue kind of like obscures your vision. Baby's like like it starts giggling in a baby way. There, chuckles.
Well,
I will say thank you, the baby.
so I won't say it's whatever this is not necessarily censoring. You couldn't swear. Well, your copy couldn't. What about like things or items? Because this might not even be that malicious. Honestly, just strange. So he kind of looks and shrugs. I wish I had a knife.
Say life or knife?
Knife.
Alright. Soft tink on the ground below you, Bassoon gasps and steps away. And a very nice knife appears before you. Except when you go to pick it up, you see that the edge is blunted.
Let's get creative here. Anybody really want a door to the real Velaki to open in front of us right now?
A door materializes in front of you.
Oh, okay.
I open it, look through it.
You open it. You see the streets on the south side on the western side of Valaki. Several, you guys can hear like music pouring through, and you can see there seems to be some kind of happy festival going on. People are singing and dancing, and there's beautiful women all around, and people are handing out food. And overall, there's a great mood of happiness at the moment.
Almost like the Velaki I know, but way too damn happy. Looking back at everybody. But I go ahead and say, hey, Parvis, go take a look.
Through the door?
Yep. Let him take a little flight through and back.
Alright. Balvis goes through the door like flies in. For about 60 feet. 60, 80 feet, you can see Vlaki, and then Balvis flies in from the back.
Yep. Well, it can't give us real things. That's interesting. I go ahead and close that door.
Varus is singing. I'm going to start casting telepathic bond as a ritual. 6 minutes.
The door closes and then kind of turns to snow, and as soon goes to poke it, it breaks down. Witchcraft.
Well, something like that.
I wish my wife was here.
Uh-oh.
You see
Buddy?
there's a delay, and then what seems like bassoon, but like a feminine version, like just breasts and longer hair, materializes. Hello, my love. It does in a several octaves lower, a higher bassoon's voice.
Huh. I know you're married. Or, wait.
My wife is a half-elf.
Hmm.
This was
All right.
best.
So it's not in our minds.
This isn't
then.
my wife.
Good
No.
thinking.
So when he says that, like the feminine bassoon kind of like turns to snow and like melts away. This thing isn't an outsider. It doesn't know what an old woman would look like.
Hmm. Well,
Baby's asleep.
if that's the case, in the case that it's not the baby, hey, Fisk,
I pat over to her.
she's gonna glance up. Her eyes are gonna glance up into the woods above her, and then she's gonna start going down. Oh, we got the telepathic bond up
We will.
We will shortly.
shortly. Do we need to be in range for that? By the time it's done?
This plane of existence.
Within range of 30 feet
30 feet. And then
to
cast
start
it.
with.
Keeps
Yeah,
running
so
like from one end to the other.
yeah.
Yeah.
Peering behind you, keeps running.
Hmm. So we need to. I think we need to play hide and go seek here. Let's wait for the spell to go up first.
I'll keep the baby. I'll try to keep the baby calm, because Burris will enter the carriage, thus saving me from badly doing his voice.
right before he closes the door, telepathic bond is ready. I'll cast it on the 4 of us, plus Varys, and the baby.
And the baby. Okay.
You're surprised you notice that Ptarmigan's like, well, nothing else has helped. I should remember this sort of thing. And you actually hear him, and he tries to do it quietly, praying for guidance.
Seems at the moment the sleeping baby is thinking. The baby doesn't really speak a language, but so you kind of just get pictures and a little bit of its dreams, or at least an impression of what its dreams make it think about. And it's thinking about its mommy and daddy, and how they're both with it, and it's in the carriage. Not in words per se, but just like in general feelings and images. It's strange seeing the world through the point of view of a baby. Everyone is just kind of like this fuzzy-faced giant. And
You wanted to try something?
I was waiting for the bond to go up, so let us know when. Is that up already?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, so, but you hear
Oh.
me anyway.
Oh, okay. So Hmm.
And it doesn't work on Tarm, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got the helmet.
Oh, I'm on the yeah. Until I take my helmet off, I'll have no idea.
Yeah. So through the telepathic bond, you'll hear Thistle say, "I wish I had a knife." Any results?
Nothing.
All right then. Someone is snooping on us.
I look at Vasilla, kind of puzzled. Huh?
Oh, is Tarm not in this?
He has no
Oh.
idea.
She'll just quietly like. How would I motion this actually? She like scratches her chin. Points to her and then points to Honorin like on the head, and then
Tarmaji goes, "Oh!" and he just pulls his helmet off.
yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Bassoon like takes the chair and throws it as hard as he fucking can. See the chair go sailing into the mist, disappearing. Bassoon smiles to himself in satisfaction until the guys hear a clutter from the other side of the mist, where chair kind of falls sideways on the other side. Bassoon turns back and frowns.
So
Guys, I have no idea. I'm thinking I have zero idea of what I'm doing here.
in character, now it's up. All right, I think we can start here. I'm still worn out, so my eyesight isn't going to be as good. But Fisk, and well, anyone else? Let's start looking around. Do we see anything?
Can it hear us talk now in our thoughts?
I tried asking for a knife in my head here. Well, before I realized you couldn't hear us. Nothing.
Good.
So
Just
obviously,
consider this. It's gonna hold up a hand. We have an idea. We wish we would all wake up.
Nothing happens.
Just look. Just kind of hold my.
It seems to be enjoying this game with us, whatever it is.
hold on. Vasila's just gonna walk over and she's gonna check under the carriage.
Under the carriage, you see a small glassy object strapped in, just kind of hidden there, like wedged beneath one of the axles.
What? All right.
It's like in a little pack. Do you pull it out?
Yeah.
Right, you pull it. You reach behind. You reach in. This is a bottle of pretty high-grade whiskey. It seems to be Barovian in origin.
What? She just looks back and just like,
Let's just hope it stays around after this is over.
yeah.
Sunka sees you and then looks away guiltily.
Well, so much for that.
Fisk is gonna go over to this tree and just climb up. I'm gonna find. Now, you know what? I'm gonna find the tallest tree. I'm gonna look around and see how far up I can get. If I have to go from tree to tree.
Tallest tree here is about 20 feet tall. It would be this one over here.
Which one?
On the other side. This one.
mhm.
I'm gonna go up.
All right.
Yeah. Same thing. You can see maybe 120 feet away from, like, where the caravan is or so. Before it, like, basically the edge of the map represents where, like, the mist begins.
From this high vantage point, I want to look for anyone or anything besides us.
Give me a perception check. I feel like there is something off here. You don't outright see another person besides you, but as you're looking around, you do feel like there's something off. Like that your eyes are just kind of sliding off it. And that if you could... And that if you had like the right sort of clue, you'd realize it, but... You're not quite sure what it is, and it's...
Do I get a
bit
general
nice. Something is definitely off
from
with these in these trees.
Do I get a general direction of that?
The south.
As I glance,
Yeah.
my eyes just like skip
Something
over
in this
something.
area is making you go like, huh, something's off here, but I don't know what.
Okay, and it's to the south.
Yeah, sorry, I keep being on the wrong layer. Yes. Something in this area is making you feel like something's off here.
Yeah.
I want to get closer to it. I'm gonna go down, and go up the next tree.
Yeah, I just quietly rolled like a check for anything hidden just in this area. Not specifically over here, but just like down south in general.
Yeah. Soon, meanwhile, trudges off, goes to retrieve the chair, then sits on it and sulks.
Is it comfy?
It is the most comfiest chair I've sat on in my life.
Hold on, let me see. No, let me. That was my chair, actually. Let me see. Come here.
As for your own, I'm already sitting down.
Oh, I wish I had
As-
another chair to sit down on that was
As-
comfortable as this.
As Fisk is coming down the first tree, running across the path, you all hear over the bond. There's something to the south. Not sure what it is.
Vasilla,
yeah.
as you say that, a second bigger chair looks more comfortable materializes. Soon sighs with a noise. But you can't help but smile.
I kind of go, Fisk, hold up for a moment.
I stop.
And I go, keep your senses about you. See if there's a reaction to this. And I kind of flip out one of my little daggers. And on the outside of my arm, I just kind of draw the dagger across to draw blood and feel the pain
On yourself?
on myself. There's no kind of reaction.
Your dagger
Well-
kind of... Like, you know those stage daggers where the blade goes in? Your dagger does that. You're like, what the fuck? Nothing.
I look at Fisk and I go, punch me.
I look at him.
I nod yes. It doesn't want us feeling pain.
I slowly approach and slowly stand on 2 feet and rise to in front of you. And I rear back and punch him square in the chest.
Tomogen, you get punched right in the goddamn chest. Fisk, go ahead and give me an attack and damage roll, please.
Every fucking time. Does that hit you?
Well,
no,
I mean, if he
actually.
allows it.
Well,
can
yeah,
hit it
I let him
anyway.
hit me, so yeah. So all right.
Yeah, you're like, ah! It hurts.
All right. So let's see.
Sometimes
Is it the full
But I don't.
force?
13. Oh no.
All
I
right,
didn't
you
say
take
put a hole in my chest, and I just laugh. I just kind of I listen. Is there feel like there's any reaction? Does
You
anything feel
feel.
different?
What is your passive perception? All right, so Fisk, you would hear this for sure. Tomagen, what's your passive perception?
19.
The both of you would hear a small gasp from coming from the cups of trees directly to the south of you.
I look
My
at this,
ear
gotta
twitches
go.
in that direction, and I bolt.
Yep. And I'm like, we found it. And I start bolting as well.
I'm on all fours and just darting and weaving in the trees.
Vasilla fucking falls out of a chair and like gets up like sprinting after.
No, but
Shit.
soon like also like. Where is it? Where is it?
To the south. We're off looking for it.
Shit. All
You
right.
think
As you
you're-
as you pass
do you think it
into
was?
the edge of the map, the three of you reappear on the other end.
Huh.
This is not good. Can I make a check on what kind of like monster or creature that Vasily either knows firsthand or has heard of that could do something like this? Maybe less of like the looping mist and more of just like the weird, playful conjuration stuff.
Give me a nature check.
Ah, shit. Well, oops, sorry. Don't count the +5. That was not supposed to be toggled. I can't toggle it for that. So it's a
Still.
2.
No goddamn idea. You don't think like this kind of stinks of Fae, but you've never heard of a Fae that does this kind of stuff? Usually by this point they would have made themselves, you know, apparent, at least in some way. Like in a more gloating manner, or made it clear what they want.
I'm gonna go back down. Was
I would
that
like-
sound within the mist, or
The sound was within the copse of trees that was there,
Yeah.
that you guys were next to.
I'm gonna
like-
make.
Came from somewhere around
I was-
here.
yeah, I was darting toward that sound.
Okay.
All right. Disadvantage perception check. This is I'm gonna use maneuver real
You
quick.
can see trees covered in snow, and that strange feeling comes back. Those of you there may roll perception checks.
Can it be
I'm-
to detect a hidden creature or object?
Sure, certainly.
Okay, sweet.
Basically what you guys are doing.
Aha.
I'm also going to try and smell anything other than the trees.
14.
14, no idea. 6 percent. Oh,
That's a good one, Fist.
sorry, let me turn on Do Not Disturb. 26 perception is, I'm guessing, like for, you know, like you're really looking carefully, smelling, listening, and seeing. And then it clicks what was bothering you, Fisk. 2 of the trees are exactly similar in every single way. Even the angle of the leaves, the snow, the branches, it's as if somebody took one tree, copy, paste the second tree right next to it.
Where is that?
I keep going into the wrong layer. This tree right here is a copy of this tree right here. These 2 trees.
Armington just says out loud in a questioningly way, Loretta? Nope. Oh well.
I am going to walk up to this one slowly. Sniff it.
Smells like a tree.
Thinking that.
It appears two of these trees are exactly identical. One moment, please. And you see Fisk jump onto the tree like he's going to climb it and just dig his claws into the tree that he's looking in.
Did I just get put on hold by Fisk?
Yes, you did.
We hold on to it.
And I just start gently climbing.
Start gently climbing.
And then I turn around and I look at the other tree. I hop down.
You guys hear very soft, oh no. And the other tree disappears.
Imagine.
In its place stands. We're going to take a 5-minute break. With that, so back to where we left off. First, so the tree disappears, and you guys see something very small, very fast, and blue, like underneath the bridge, disappearing from view.
I take off after it.
Yep, me too.
As the two of you move, so that you can see under the bridge, emerging from the darkness beneath the bridge is Strad von Zarovich. But there is immediately something different about him. Like, he doesn't have his... A lot of it is off. He looks very different. Like, he has a widow's peak. He has a much less handsome and much more serious face. He looks... he looks more... like, there are, like, some Strad features here and there, but it definitely looks different.
I think to Vasilla, circle behind and grab him.
My friends, I see you have found me in our little game of hide and seek. The voice is also not on point. You also don't hear the Barovian accent.
I give a deep bow. King Strahd.
Yes, that is I. I am King Strahd. So
I
narrows his eyes.
I grab him.
Ah, let go of me! Like, but still, like you go to grab him, and there's like just this, like you grab, your hands go through his foam. It's tiny, and as you dispel magic on him, the foam dissipates, revealing a very small, very scared-looking woman with blue hair and long ears and little blue wings on her back. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ah! And she goes, ah! She just tries to bite you, Vasilla.
Like, all right, go for it.
And you give me an athletics check, Vasilla.
Can I pop a rage to like counteract the disadvantage? At least for this.
Sure.
I dive in to offer help.
She's small, so you have a lady advantage. You don't really need to pop a rage.
Okay, so it's just normal then.
Yeah. She's about the size of a gnome or a halfling, but she doesn't look like either. Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Just zip it.
Ah! I'll bite you! My bite is poisonous, I warn you!
She just kind of she flicks off the hood with the other hand and flashes her teeth. Uh-huh.
A muzzle kind of appears around Vassil's face. Let me go!
Are you done having fun? Your fun with us? Have we been entertaining enough for you today?
It's not... I wasn't trying to mess with you. I just wanted to see what's up with the little bright thing in the carriage.
Ask normally then.
You could have.
Get this off!
You're scary!
Shut up!
Could have just come up and asked. We don't bite.
This is Barovia. That's not a given. In fact, it is the likelihood that you do bite.
That was for show, okay? Like,
Priscilla, let her go. It's okay.
No, wait. What are you? What are you?
if I put you down, will you answer instead of bolt?
No, I'll try to run away.
So you don't like lying?
Well, I don't like being held by big women who smell like fish.
That's fair.
That is.
Mm.
I'm in the same boat.
She looks
Watch
and
it.
smells all wrong. What's with you? Ugh.
Uh,
You're like off. Can somebody else hold me? Can you hold me? You sir, you look nice.
I
Pass me along.
She kind of passes him over to like a hamburger. Just like,
Thanks, Freako.
Yeah.
alright.
I hold not roughly, but firmly, but not in a painful way.
She's gonna like exchanges a look with Vasily. Like, you're rude, and she's weird, and you're big, and he's a cat. Well, no, he's tabaxi. Sorry, I know that's racist, but I'm not racist. I swear, I'm Faye myself. I mean, I'm normal. I'm not Faye. I'm
Hey,
a human.
I just kind of laugh. Oh, come on now.
I am. See, my hair is. Kind of notices nobody has blue hair.
I have a question.
My hair.
I flick one of her ears. Just
Ow!
just not like light. Just
you flick
lightly.
her. Yeah, you flick
like
it,
just-
and you see her eyes for a moment go slitted and yellow, and she tries to snap at your finger.
Whoa! I'm just
She
saying.
does have sharp teeth.
Look,
Settle down.
between the two of us, I don't think either of us qualify as human. All right.
Well, you don't qualify as anything. You just look wrong and smell wrong and wrong. You exist wrong. Oh, I don't like looking at you.
Watch your tone. Also, I'll ask.
Yeah,
Get back
this
to
is
that
my
later.
friend you were talking to. Little lady, like Soon kind of pokes her out. But Soon's like fat finger is like tap like on her chest. She's like, "Ow! Get your hands off me!" Big
You
beluga.
all hear over the bond. Well, let's start with just getting the fuck out of here.
Inside the
Just
baby-
hear it. Just hear it. Just a snort.
Inside the carriage, you guys hear a very small child, babyish. Fuck!
I just start
goes, oh,
walking-
come on!
Sorry.
Toting our new friend, I just start walking back to the carriage.
like under the hand, under the
just-
arm.
I'm like, all right, well, you're coming with us to Valaki.
Okay, well, can she put her hood back on? She's freaking me out.
Oh my gosh! If you quit your whining, then maybe. Actually, no. Hold on. You said you were Faye, right?
No, I said I'm human.
Okay. Anyway, so you probably actually know.
I don't know what you're
little-
talking about.
All right, zip it.
What's a
until-
fae? Is that... What? No. Can I go inside? It's cold. Suddenly it becomes cold.
How about you stay out here where it's cold then and make sure this road is really the road, because we have to get to Valaki.
You know, that's a great point. But seriously, do you know what this is? Because I kind of
What?
don't.
Well, what? This? Well, that's, I think,
No. Me.
You?
Look, I said I'm not human, but I used to be.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that.
Do
Ugh.
you? Look, could you at least voice what the hell's wrong with me? At the least, what the
You're a-
heck's wrong?
You're a twist, a knot. Like you're a chimera of some sort. Something. You exist wrong. You're like a walking tumor. I don't like looking at you. Ugh. In the natural world,
You're
Ugh. You're
you're
not like a horse, which is nice, or a chicken, or a dog, or a person, or a dwarf, or well, dwarfs are persons too. Don't tell any dwarves I said that. But you're just. She kind of like tries to. She's held up, so like two like hands kind of materialize and just kind of do a mash motion.
or you see her think for a moment and start to realize something. You're not just talking physically too, right?
What? No, physically you're fine. Kind of cool even, but it's just. You know, when you look at you. What? You guys can't see that? She kind of looks at you, at all of you.
Sorry,
Looks-
I don't think anyone here has taken the jog in the Feywild at all, so you probably no. What do you see? Like,
Oh, you should never go into the Feywild. You'll be torn apart.
back on track here.
What?
So you say it's like tangled?
It's like. Imagine taking a flower, right? Like, let's say. What flower do you like?
The dandelions?
Let's say dandelion? Oh, I like dandelions. That's a good choice. I was expecting rose. People usually go for roses. Well, dandelion. So let's say you take a dandelion, and then you take a snake, and then you take a rock, and then you kind of mash them all together. Or you take a hawk and a fish, and a piece of cloud, and mash them all together. They don't belong together. It's wrong, and it's just
Could
you really can't tell. It's in your footsteps. It's every breath of air you take comes out wrong. It's like you're a mushroom releasing spores.
you see Vasilo kick up the chair that was on the ground and just sit back on in thought.
Soon says loudly, you know, I think we're short on rations. If you don't start speaking sense, I'm afraid I think that we might use you as emergency rations. You look fat enough for that.
I think she kind of already is. Is that why I got kicked out?
Kicked out of what?
Oh boy. You hear on the comms like
Is this a girl or a boy that
It's a
we're
girl.
looking at? It's a
Yeah.
girl.
it's a goyle. But on the telepathic link, the comms, she's like, I want to ask her about the Archdruid heart. If she might actually know about these sort of things. Because if that's the thing that caused it, then
I'll tell you what, you get on the carriage with her and question her as we ride to Valaki. Let's cover as much distance as we can, as fast as we can. And I switch places with Vasilla.
yeah, I stand up and I like back kick the chair over the bridge. All right, you're coming inside with me. I'm probably gonna end up spooking the kids. And she goes on, flips on the hood.
Wait, no, I want to see the kid. Ah.
No, we're going in. I am putting the hood on. If you play nice, I'll let you talk to the kid. Actually, yeah, Busun, come in too. They're
I'm the
gonna be-
nicest dragon. I mean, I'm the nicest human ever. What do you mean? Come on. Let me see it. I want to hold it.
Busun,
Can I hold it? Like she kind of like kicks her feet like a.
You can look up as soon. Let them know what that we have a visitor coming in.
We go, no games.
I never played a single game in my entire life. I don't even know what that word means.
Wow.
So it's kind of, see, guys, here, like, who speaks Orcish here?
Do I?
I do.
Do I?
Soon
Is this
mumbles
Fisk
on
does.
yeah, Fisk you hear, but soon mumbles like, goddamn hate, goddamn fake, goddamn, end of goddamn tricks.
Yeah, I. But anyways, I don't understand that, so I'm here. So
Yeah, Bassoon hears in his head. No, Bassoon doesn't have the bond up, right? No, Bassoon's not part of the bond.
No, I don't think Connor put the bond up on him. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
give a some stilted Barovian into the carriage.
Yeah.
I think to Vasilla, watch her with the baby. See what she's doing. Be careful.
Mhm.
And I'm going to start riding and seeing if the road actually continues or if we loop.
Right. As you guys begin, as the carriage begins to move, and you and your cargo, and she's like, oh. She kind of like looks up to Vasilla. So which one's the baby?
Can you only see magic?
No, I just realized I've never seen like a human baby before. Is it a wrinkly one?
It's the small
at the-
one, the baby size one.
It's only a little bit smaller than me. How would I know what size your babies are? Our babies come out of huge eggs. I mean, they're women. Yes. They come out of women, not
Right.
eggs. That is the normal thing that they come out of.
I am so happy they don't speak common right now. Goodness.
They look very curiously at the older woman is not, I almost said dead. She's sleeping, but Valerie and Varys peer curiously, and as you guys move into the mist, the regular order appears again.
You all
She
hear
goes to the bridge.
you all hear over the bond. I like her, Mum.
Maybe we could take shifts then.
Are you still holding on to her, Vasilla?
I'm still like I've kind of adjusted it to what seems to be like a friendly grip, but they're still kind of like she's like almost got like got her by the nape, just like holding on to her. Just
Hey, put me closer.
I am not letting you hear any that baby.
Well, I just want to lick it. I want to see what it tastes like. Varys kind of like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, no,
Baby
we're gonna be
goes,
dealing
"Fuck."
with this for a while.
The baby like looks at it like, ah.
The baby's blurred the M.
Quick question for you before you start licking babies. One, my name is Norm.
Oh God. Sorry, it's that thing in your head. Don't like it.
A lot of things we don't like in life. By chance, I know it may sound weird, but do you happen to have known a unicorn named Phaelaren?
Before I answer that question, I have a question that you need to answer.
Fred Grove.
If you were short-sighted in that eye in the middle of your forehead, how would you wear glasses?
I'd have to get them specially made.
That's true. That would be a weird situation.
Probably.
Can
not.
you see through it?
Not in the way you're thinking.
Oh. Alright, what'd you say? Phaelaren?
Yeah, Phaelaren.
Yeah, totally. I know Phaelaren. I know 10 Phaelarens.
No.
Very common name for... Wait,
Unicorn.
Phaelaren. Hey, yeah, Phaelaren! I known him about, let me see, 700 years ago. I played a pretty funny prank on him.
Haven't seen him lately, then, have you?
No.
Good enough.
I was... no, those, Vistani people told me that this Varovia place would be a really fun place to visit. They said that there was a king who would make me a queen here, but... Well... I really didn't like when he came to visit. As soon as I saw him, I took flight and flew away as fast and hard as I could. And I've been hiding in the forest ever since.
Looks like they played a
I
prank
ran
on
away!
you.
I didn't fly away, I ran away. With my legs. These legs that I have.
Yeah,
right
with
now.
your big strong legs. Look, it seems like they played a prank on you more than anything, because
Yeah.
I think you figured it out by now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're jerks.
But
At least mine are funny. Yeah, you guys had no idea what was happening. It was funny.
mhm.
How'd you realize it? Well, he's outside. Never mind. Well, that baby's weird, but cool. I like the way he glints and glitters.
So you have your Fey insights on things, you know.
No,
what-
human insights on things.
your human
Yes.
insights. Yeah, your human what will your human insights tell us about the baby?
Well, that's some kind of celestial. Let me see. Well, I'd know more if I licked it, but it looks to me like some kind of Azimuth kind of type of thingy. Daddy was an angel, probably. Or mommy. If that's his mommy, that's probably not. But
So
I don't know.
So like half-blood sort of thing? You know,
It's some kind of angel baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bright.
She looks at it. She looks back to her.
The baby's normal. It doesn't seem to be particularly bright.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
jiggling on itself.
So, so baby's divine. That's more questions for later. She kind of like flashes her eyebrows at Varys, like, with that though,
She copies you. She flashes her eyes to Varys. Like,
you cut that out. So that's what we know. I don't know what questions to ask on this, but I do have a lot of questions for you. So this magic soul knot thing I got going on here, is there
it's
a
not
way?
just your soul. It's no. It's your being itself. You're like a walking scar of Feywild juice.
Oh God, am I a Fae?
Maybe? She kind of... Before you can stop her, she looks like your arm where it's exposed because you're holding her.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, something like that, but all twisted. There's some Fey in there, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm a Fae. Shit.
What?
Ah.
There's nothing wrong with being Fey. I mean, human. I mean... We're... My name is, Matildiona.
Hi, Matilda.
I don't think I have to
Nice to meet
introduce myself.
you.
My name is Matildiona, the human.
Yeah. Well, Matilda, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah. Wait, did I say Matilda or Matildiona?
She just smiles. Mhm.
Matildiona, I like that one better. That's my name that I have.
Okay. Matildiona. Let's say hypothetically speaking, I'm this big jumbled knot of weird being thing, Feywild juice, you said. Could you unravel it in a way that doesn't
Me?
like... No, just like a what if someone could, like, would it be possible to like unravel this?
Well, you'd need something to unravel you with. Right now, you're just all over the place. Get yourself together. You'll need something to unravel it with, and do you know what spaghetti is? Are you from a universe with spaghetti? Are you from a plane of spaghetti? Do you have spaghetti on your plane?
Yes.
Okay, now imagine there's all kind of different kinds of spaghetti, but they're all different kinds and colors. And if you're not careful, you could cut the spaghetti, and that's your body, by the way. You'd be kind of blown apart. So you need this very special fork and a very special spaghetti chef to untangle the spaghetti and then put it back together properly.
Huh. Sounds more like heart surgery than anything.
I'd probably know a fork if I saw one.
Like a an orchard heart. Just
But what? Don't cough at me. That's gross.
orchard heart. You know.
Valerie kind of like holds the baby a little bit far from you because you're coughing.
Yeah.
What's an asteroid heart?
What? No, I was
Are
just
you a
coughing.
necromancer of some kind?
I
don't approve of necromancer. I'll warn you.
no.
That's
I'm
bad.
not. So let's say if there was a really, really powerful magical artifact that druids use that might have happened to possibly cause it, could that same thing be the thing to uncause it too? Like, this happened to me 10 years ago. So I don't know if it's sitting on it has lessened the effect or made it worse, but
I don't know. Did you become any more whatever you are than compared to back then?
not that I've noticed. Daniel, has my character noticed any significant changes?
Being someone who's rather aware of their own body state, like, you kind of say that, and then you're thinking about how recently you've noticed that your lines of the body have gotten thicker and more obvious, like your skin has become more ridged, especially. And every time you transform, your appearance is just a little bit more bestial. And when you go back, it's just a little bit less human.
It's like...
Holy moly.
You see her thinking, like, a little existentialism starts to seek in. Shit. Well, whatever this knot is, I think it's starting to unravel a bit, and...
Good. But I don't think it actually is. You look the same to me. Also, can you let me go now? I'm not gonna eat the baby or anybody else. I just wanted to see what it looked like. And maybe
I'm gonna... Give me a second, Varys. She's gonna step out of the cart for a second, and then, like, pull her outside. And then I'll let you go out here. Don't... If you fuck with that baby...
Ew!
So help me God, if you try to mess with a baby in any sense, I'll send you to the other side of Barovia.
What's on the other side of Barovia?
You'll find out, and it won't be nice.
Are you coming on to me?
She takes her and he throws her into the woods.
Ah! She'll before she lands, you see like these pair of like small blue like draconic wings like emerge. Jack! She'll fly into the woods.
Well, she thinks for a second and then peeks inside the cart again, just in case.
Yeah, everything is fine. Varys looks annoyed. Crossing his arm, Valerie looks timid, occasionally sneaking glances at him, and the baby's like has its foot in its mouth, gnawing on it.
Just goes up to the gates of Alaki and just scratches at the door.
She's like, well, it looks like things are back to no. It's like, sees face at the gate.
as I see something sail out of the carriage into the brush, I just kind of watch as I walk on by. Like, okay.
I'm gonna need that whiskey.
I bless the day that I've met all of you. Oh boy. Right. So, sorry, just restoring a bunch of maps that we have. Right. The guards called the Grey Company. It's the Grey Company. Like bells, like like guard bells ring as the gates are opened for you to enter, and the party will return to Vallaki, and the first time in a while.
As we go through, I just mentioned to the guards, I'm like, hey, no rush, but if you happen to go to the mansion, just let Irina know we're going back to our home.
Ugh.
Whoa. We'll do.
Thanks, man.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a long one.
Yes, it has.
I'm at this point.
The time at this point is, let me see, you guys traveled for like an additional couple of hours, so it's about, estimate you were trapped by Matilde Diona, if that probably wasn't a real name, for an hour, so that's about 6 or so p.m. when you arrive in Vallaki and things are getting dark.
So, should we stop at the Red Boar on the way? It's where we saw that dude last time, wasn't it?
Mhm.
You're muted, Kevin.
Maybe Mother Lucia first.
Nah, yes.
Since we're
Always.
past there.
Always. Yes. So, yeah, we'll head to the church.
Alright, heading to the church. You guys can see you guys can see light coming from the windows of the church. It sounds like there's a sermon, and as you approach, you see people beginning to leave. It seems like Mother Lucia has just finished a sermon. Seems it was attended by quite a few people.
Just gonna.
Varys will say that he'll stay in the cart with them, and soon will calm down as well.
All right. I guess we're gonna go see how Mother Lucia's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been so. It feels like a lifetime since I've been here.
Yeah.
Oh, Archie's token is still there from last time. No, I'm
No.
sorry.
I want my coffee back.
Too bad. Skill issue. Right. I'm kidding. Alright, let me just put your tokens on the Maparoni. Alright, you guys enter Basunto. Mother Lucia is still talking to a few people who seem to have stayed behind after the sermon. A young man and a young woman. She smart, it appears it is a pleasant topic of conversation. Just smiles. You can see they're holding hands and looking at each other happily. They both shake her hand in turn, and she'll, she seems to notice you. She'll, kind of finish the business and nod them off. They both nod politely and a little bit embarrassed as they pass you by. When they see Vasilla, they look a bit frightened, but they hurry past.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, give me my real token.
Where are you?
Zero.
There you are.
Thank you. Those are a lot of conditions I currently don't have.
Yeah, go ahead and put them off yourself. I don't know why that's there.
I do need the exhaustion one on there.
Oh. It's so good to see you all. Bassoon, it's so lovely to see you walking about. Mother Lucia! He'll feel like, you know, like pick her up in a huge hug and she'll laugh heartily. And he's like, oh, well, come on now, put me down. Very married woman, sir. She'll laugh and she laughs uproariously. She puts a party like smile. Like she looks very much healthier and less stressed than she was before. Although you can still see like her face is very lined from when she used the spell. It's so good to see you all. And
You
in one
look
piece.
good.
Oh.
Yeah. None of us are on the verge of death at the moment. It's a nice change. I just laugh.
That does sound like a nice change, probably.
How is Balaki doing?
Oh, Irina is. Well, she's still learning the trade, but the people are definitely very happy with not having to, with no, how do we say, oh, my commune is suffering the stocks. And
Did our friends find you?
oh, yes, I'm afraid it's a little bit serious.
He mentioned something about his leg.
It had to come off.
Did that stop it?
It did.
Okay.
But
Poor fella. I just kind of.
Bassoon kind of looks to the rest of you like, oh, how are the children? Oh, they're very well. They've been asking about you, all of you. Arthur has come so far.
Oh, that reminds me. Milivoy. He's okay. He's still afflicted,
Oh,
but he's managing and he's walking a good path.
that does me so much relief. You have no idea. I keep having horrible dreams about him.
He's a good kid.
He is. Where is he in the town as well? She says hopefully.
No, he kind of got sent on a goose chase of some kind. But we'll find him again.
She'll say something quick and Barovin to Bassoon, who laughs and says, no, not a real goose. It is a turn of phrase. No. She'll chuckle a little bit embarrassed. Well, the children just finished having dinner, I think, but you're all quite welcome to tea with me, if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Please, Father, come on in.
More? Slug moment.
I didn't mean for her to monkey Deluffy her way across, but yeah, she'll enter. You guys can tell that even after all this time, like there's, there's the church still bears signs of the attack. Like you can see like scorch marks in the floor that they weren't able to quite scrub away. Magic or no. And you can see how the pews some of the pews don't exactly match the others because they had to be replaced. Bits and pieces like here and there, like there's some gouges in the floor. Soon walks to the table and sits down with a sigh of nostalgia and relief. Oh, let me fix you something. Let's see. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. We only had chicken and potatoes for tonight, but hopefully you wouldn't mind that.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, Fisk and those of you who shop here like Fisk, you kind of put your ear to the door there, like you can hear Governess Victoria is leading the children in sort of like in evening prayer.
I just push the door open and go in.
I
Like,
kind of quietly set like 200 of my own gold on the corner of the table for her to use. I'm like, grab this and put it somewhere safe.
I can't. Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, wait, thank you. The city's struggling. And in the meantime, guys, you're like, ah! Fisk! As Batu jumps up, like, kind of using what kind of one arm, like, because, you know, he's one-armed. Gets up, like, goes and hugs Fisk. The other children get up as well and gather. Oh, the gay company's like hear like a mix of Barovian and like Victoria sighs, but gives. While she does not smiling, she does. You know, her expression is slightly less disapproving than you would expect. Arthur looks at you up at you admiringly. You can see that you know his wounds are not different, but overall. He's complete, like, you know, like, it seems that he has grown a little bit taller in the time that you guys have been away. As have all the other children. He looks at you up in admiration and he'll say, what happened to your long hair?
We cut it.
Oh, that's okay. It makes me remember you the way you were when we first met. All right, children, all right. Mr. Fisk.
We need his help.
And I put my hand up. I'll make a minor image of the baby.
We have a visitor. He needs a rattle. Can it help us find one?
All right, children, treasure hunt. Whoever can find us a rattle will earn a honeyed pastry. Like the children basically like scream like she's just declared war on them as they all immediately like rush to their respective like toy boxes, like chests, like everything they can find, like to see if they can find a rattle. And Victoria will kind of like tap, gently tap your forearm, Fisk, indicating for you to come closer to her.
I do.
What is this? Is this an orphan that you have?
No. Its mother is with it. Not a normal baby. Celestial.
Child of an angel.
No father. That we know of.
Do you mean to tell me there is an angel and its baby in the carriage outside?
No. Baby is the angel.
Oh, I see. Well, we don't have any diapers on hand at the moment. What else? I believe we have some cloth we can turn to nappies. In
I just kind of.
in fact,
What do you know of angels in Barovia, Mother Lucia?
Angels in Barovia? As far as I know, there are none. They say They say that's when she went to fight Strad. Mother Andral was accompanied by by some angels, but I it is not known what happened to them.
Well, there's a certain angel of the Morning Lord who's been here for 100 years.
Is there? Where? She looks shocked, but overjoyed. Spreads across her face.
I say, do not smile yet. Barovia has corrupted even it.
Oh my. Boże mój. Morning Lord preserve us.
I whisper to.
Slay it.
I whisper to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, those two conversations. So
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Yeah, let's finish that one because the kids are taking some time. They'll have to. You have to slay it.
Well, we barely got out with our lives as is. But, yeah.
You slayed it.
No. No, not yet.
Oh.
We barely got out alive.
Are you quite sure it's corrupt? Did it? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the experts. I shouldn't be questioning you. Do you think even an angel can be corrupted?
It's horrifying.
It still believes he's doing well, but it's more of the ends will justify the means sort of thing. It's not the nature of the angel, but the lengths it'll go to enact what it thinks it's good. And there's nothing more dangerous than a person who thinks they're doing the right thing, you know?
And Strahd has been playing with him since the day he arrived in Barovia.
Yeah, that too.
Where is this angel?
Are you familiar with the Abbey in Kresk or above Kresk?
The abbot?
Yes.
Oh, that would explain. But all the stories about him are so positive.
He truly means well. And there are other things layered on top of that we haven't figured out yet. Undead, stitched together, attacking. A fella named the Father. Have you seen him skulking about Verlaki? I kind of talk about the things on his head that he had that we saw.
No, I'm afraid I don't leave the church too much, so I wouldn't have seen him.
Well, that's good.
The door slams open, and a haze of alcohol emerges. A thoroughly drunk and cantankerous-looking Dr. Rudolf van Richten, aka Rictavio, emerges. You can see that he has
Kane?
like
Crutch?
a sword. Thank you. A crutch
Crutch.
under
Gotcha.
and he is not wearing armor. He's just wearing a somewhat dirty, not dirty, but definitely been slept in for at least more than 2 days. Common clothes and just kind of this overcoat on top. Well. If it isn't the returning heroes.
Gross.
Yeah. Octavio, I told you were not to get up. You're still recovering. Oh, leave it that woman. I'm perfectly fine. And where did you get that bottle? Now, that would be telling. Can't see his finger wavers a bit. It's. I'm sorry. She looks towards you. She goes to try to help him to the chair, but he waves her away and kind of hops to the chair before collapsing in it.
I look at Mother Lucia. I go, I'll bet he's a grumpy old bastard, isn't he?
But I kind of tries to blink wetness from eyes. Yes, he's been through a lot. Victoria sighs and looks to you first as she closes both of the doors behind her while the children are like turning their room into a war zone. As a father, I'm sure you've seen this kind of thing before.
Yeah. They're little hand grenades that just don't stop exploding.
Basically. Yeah, like, you can hear the kids like shouting like above and like coordinating like searching efforts. Mr. Octavio, I did ask you to watch your language while the children are in the
Before she walks away, before Victoria walks away, Fisk kind of does the same thing and grabs her forearm.
Child needs a place to stay here. Not with the other children. Not here. But in Palaki.
I can speak to my sister and her husband. I'm sure they'll have something. I'm pretty sure Erwin hates to get rid of things he built himself, so he probably still has a crib, his children's crib somewhere. I'll ask what they can do.
Find them a safe place here.
I will. In fact, I'll go and meet the mother and go in about. Lucia, in this day that's got a little snack in the push in the vasa, Gardnus Belayada. Lucia looks back, gives a short answer, and Victoria leaves. Octavio can kind of puts his bottle on the table.
I walk over and curl under the table.
So, monster troubles, eh?
You wouldn't believe in, and yeah, well, yeah, you've been drinking, but where the hell do we, where the heck do we start?
Well, he knows some of it, because I've been talking to him every day.
By the way, where's Lysa?
Not with you?
Said that you contacted her. Something about the message didn't come through clearly. Something about being trapped. She said she'll go and find you.
Oh, so
Wait,
how did she pass us and not see us? Is she blind?
Past you. She was probably looking for you and see you. She's probably still searching.
Does she have the stone, or do you have it?
She has it. What the hell use would it be for me to have it? What the hell use am I for anyone in this state?
I wouldn't say that, but well, sorry. She's like trying to stumble through the awkwardness. So if we have we tried giving her a ping on the stone yet?
I can't. I've already used it today.
Does anyone else have the spell itself?
I do, but I don't have it memorized today.
I kind of go, well, the cold won't hurt her. She can wait till we get a hold of her. Or she'll come back on her own.
The worst thing we ran out to was some weird Fey woman, so hopefully she doesn't get caught up on anything else.
Octavio said, I'm sure you've been waylaid on a few trips yourself.
Well, I have. But I usually am able to deal with that either with words or blade or bullet. But now, bottle.
Well, if you can keep that bottle under control, can you work for me? For us?
What are you, my wife?
No, I kind of want you to be the naggiest mother that you could be, though. I want you to start training the town guard here on how to really fight.
Do me a favor. I was never good to anyone at teaching.
It's okay if they get thumped in the head a little bit. They can take it.
I took one student before, and it turned out a disaster.
I don't want you to take a
Not
protege. I want you to teach these guys how to thump heads.
They're plenty good at it enough. Just silver stakes and blood. Silver stakes and blood. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Your blood to bleed. I can't teach. Certainly not state of it anymore. How am I supposed to teach how to step around and attack? To riposte, footwork, anything? One like
Don't ask me to overcome your limits that you put on yourself. And I just kind of ignore him after that. He'll get over himself soon enough.
I know. I was just saying, like,
We haven't got time to be counselors.
Speaking of a former student, has she made her way here?
what?
Your former student?
You know,
Blinks at you,
what
tired
way-
and drunk. His his eyes bulge. You've met Esmeralda.
Oh, yeah. And she knows where you're at. She knows who you're with. She's come to check on you. She knows what happened.
Oh, shit. Hide me. Hide me. She cannot find out what happened to me. I will never live this down. Octavio, it's no one is going to reveal you to someone you don't want. Are you afraid of this woman? Afraid? No, I just don't wish to see Esmeralda. It's
Mother. Stubborn pride,
complicated.
mother. Stubborn pride.
It's complicated. All right? There's a history. A bad history. I don't want to get into it. It would be humiliating for me to have her see me like this. Especially missing a leg.
Don't you think her of all people would understand? Like-
Notes.
Literally. Question.
You do
have
know
seen the
she-
same leg?
Do I know? Of course I know. Or it's because of me that she's missing it.
Well, if she doesn't give up, that's good by me.
When did she leave?
Before
When
us,
was she
she
supposed
should have
to
been
be?
here already. By several days.
This doesn't bode well.
Nothing bodes well. Things are afoot.
He'll will glare at you, trying to decide if that was on purpose or not. And
Sorry.
after a moment, he'll sigh and reach into his coat. Look in this. He'll pull out what looks to be a small book. Inside the book, it's this book is strange. As he opens it, you can see that each page is somewhat different. Like, you know how different, can make papers out of different materials. Some papers are smooth and colored, like white. Some of them are yellow and very old. Some of them looks like they've been soaked in water or tea. Some of them look like they've been scribbled all over. Each page, like there's about 5 or 6 pages there. And the 2 first pages are somewhat, it seems like somebody picked off pieces. But the second to last page, which is what he opens to, is almost completely picked off. Like, in fact, there's barely a page there. It's like a piece. It's like there's like a piece this big remaining of a page, like yay big. Judging by the size of the book itself, he'll sigh and rip a small piece from it and put it on the table and tap it. The paper begins moving. This is a soul paper, made from hair. Seems she is in Vallaki, judging by how slowly it's moving. The farther away someone is from you, the faster it will move.
The handy little gizmo.
Barely have any of it left. You'll hand it to, kind of like put it out. Can one of you go and see what's up with her? Can you check she's alright?
Absolutely. We have a lot to do in Vallaki is all. We're just trying to get to it as fast as we can.
Alright, with that.
I do walk up into him and I whisper. And I lean in and I go, "Oh yes, and Rahadin is dead thanks to Fisk."
Oh, that is good news. That is good news. He looks actually cheered up for the first time. So, you took revenge for me and my leg, did you? And under the table.
Yeah, that's one less slippery bastard we have to worry about.
Right.
As he looks under the table at me.
His value is not there.
And I point to his stump.
It's there.
And I poke him right in the head.
What it knows,
Smile goes
it can
wide.
teach us or others.
Smile goes wan and then frowns. Why don't you ask Esmeralda exactly what kind of teacher I'm what I know. What I can teach, what I used to be able to, what I know is something you have to experience firsthand. I can tell you exactly what the best size and thickness for a steak to be. When's the ideal time to find a vampire in their coffin? Likely places. The best kind of weapons to use silver for. How to protect against a banshee. Things like that.
I mean,
That's
She's-
all posh.
she's still
Not
alive,
experience.
right? Like, this is what my mentor taught me when I got into this business. You don't need to learn how to run, just need to learn how to walk, and you'll figure out the rest on your own. And from what I know, she's still alive.
I do wish you bastards would stop using feet and leg related metaphors.
Holy, yeah, that's on me. Yeah, I'm gonna need a drink after that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think I'll go walk this off, why don't I?
Before he stands up,
You see Vasilla cringing after what she said.
Yeah, Lucia looks like...
before he
Lucia
stands
kinda
up, though, Fisk puts his hand on his good leg and just like digs his claws.
Ah! Bastard! Like, jab his cane and try to swat you away.
I don't let go. I mean, I'm not digging to like draw blood, but just enough. You know when a cat stands on you and it's really uncomfortable?
This guy
Hey,
here
what-
dropping profound
Fish!
wisdom and then just
What the hell? It's like he kind of like he doesn't stumble. He is like even drunk and one leg. He's still like quite well stabilized with his leg. But
Everything
she'll help
it
me.
just
I'm going to
said.
show you how I know to use the scotch.
Everything it just said is all things we need to know. None of us know. That is its value.
You've been down
For now.
well enough.
We've been baking our way through every day in Barovia. I just laugh.
Well, seems like it worked out for you. Much better than it did for me. You're going to make a old man stumble, Fisk, or are you going to let me go?
He makes himself stumble.
I let go.
Save me
So I-
from monks.
There's always a bed for you at our place. Just ask where the Great Company lives.
I know where you live.
oh shit, that's right. You guys have a place here. I just thought you were saying an inn or something.
No, but we do have to go there too.
Oh no.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
which, Mother Lucia.
Guys will hear a knock on one of the windows. Yeah, not the one of the windows. My apologies. A knock like on the church door. Doosh, doosh, doosh.
Oh, the main doors.
Mhm.
I'm like, Mother Lucia, expecting anybody?
Not so quickly. I don't think Victoria would have had time.
Yeah, I'm moving.
And you're like everyone's moving like, oh no.
is going to sit back down.
Uh.
Yeah. Octavio, as everyone's kind of moving out, Octavio sits back down. Soon looks very uncomfortable and like, oh, like immediately like gets the chance to get the chance to move away from the awkward
Bassoon.
encounter. The last thing you guys see is those of you with high perception of 14 and above notice like Octavio stealing chicken from the rest of your plates.
That fucker. I saw that. I don't say that, but
Again, this isn't like a knock, like like tuk tuk tuk, like a polite little knock. The church doors are big. You'd need fairly large strength to knock. Like it's not like an angry like pow pow knocking. It's more like a very stern, very hard knock.
I'm coming up yelling, hey, we paid for those goddamn doors. Or blessed doors. What do you want?
You hear through the door. I don't like not muffled. I don't like standing here for too long. Please open the door.
Open the door up.
Opening the door, you see Lysa with a small, familiar, straggling figure with blue hair. Let me go! Let me go!
oh, what? Oh, why did you bring her here?
I just laugh. We're like, oh, you found her. We tossed her into the woods.
I was searching for you for quite a while before I realized that I was in a little bubble of illusion.
It's an annoying thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, we sympathize. We took a trip too.
I'm not a thing, I'm a dry human! Mother Lucia, may I? Yes? See Liza take a breath and step in, and as she steps in, you see like her skin kind of like kind of like become like a like very intense sunburn, like her skin begins to peel.
Walk outside.
I'm like, can you do
Yes.
this? Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. Yeah, she winces. Well, it's not undead. No, of course I'm not. Of course, let me go. Let me. Liza kind of brings her like face to face. Sorry. Good. She kind of drops her. Give this one to Rictavio, please. I think we could make use of it.
Ah,
Long time no see.
Bye,
Yoink.
bestie.
Yoink! I pick her up again with like the scruff of her neck.
Oh no, not you again.
We're gonna have a nice talk with a friend of mine. Come here.
as they're going away, I'm like, but don't worry, you're going to find Velaki fun. There's lots to play with here. You're going to have a
Ooh.
blast.
Okay.
Before Lysa can leave, just goes up.
I guess I'll just bring her over here.
The abbot whispered something to Milivoy. He ran. We don't know where. He left Kresk. As far as we know.
I know where he is. Don't worry. Milivoy is carrying out a task for me.
Good.
He's quite alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I also happen to have found something that I believe your party might find of interest. My companion, the other one, has told me that he sensed its presence in the south of Barovia. He believes that it's been captured by some kind of powerful entity there. It is alive still. He was able to find it because it was reaching out with its thoughts to whoever could hear, and luckily for it, mind flayers are particularly sensitive to those kind of efforts. Are you interested? If you wish, I could inquire. Do you still care about it, or?
Oh, absolutely. After all, it caught the king's attention, and they saw a certain silver dragon pursuing him. I assume he got away just fine.
Well, like I said, it seems to be whatever can catch a unicorn must be significant indeed. Right, I'll let my accomplice know. In the meantime, do try and see if you can do something about Rictavio, Dr. von Richten. He's becoming quite annoying, and I'm afraid that I can't force him to be less annoying due to his protections and defenses.
He will or he won't. That's up to him to decide. I'm not sure I can.
At least try to find out where he keeps getting alcohol.
That'd be a good thing to know. Okay.
Yes. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I can feel my bone poking through. Goodbye. And she's right. Like, you can see like a bit of cheekbone like through the thing, and she'll exit the church.
Stay safe.
She is as helpful as she is scary. Holy
Indeed.
cow.
Let's go turn around and
And
I-
you
I
tried to
just-
piss her off, she says to like Matilda Diona.
You turn around, Matildiola is like, Matilda, hi, I'm Matildioliana. To Mother Lucia. Oh, hello, is she... Like, kind of, like, shake her hand, like, even Mother Lucia, she's not a big woman, it's like 2 of her fingers.
Hmm.
These are my friend, what's your name again? She look up to Priscilla.
Mm-hmm.
I just smile. I go, Mother Lucia knows us. She's a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
all friends then, it's good.
Yeah. You're not gonna do that name thing, are you?
What name thing?
Never mind.
It's very nice to meet you, Matilde, I'm sorry, dear, I'm afraid
it's getting long.
it's easy, Matilde, Yoli, Noni. Just call me Matilda.
Yeah.
Okay, Matilda. It's very nice to meet you. You're right. She looks at Drusilla. That is easier to say.
Like, you have a job while you're here. I've got an older, grumpy guy that you have to kind of take care of. And if you do, you get to play in Velaki all you want.
Is
I just kind of, I kind of wink at Vasilla.
yeah.
Ooh, grumpy people are my favorite.
You'll love Madame Matilda.
Oh yeah, there's lots of good people to play with here. Grumpy ones. Everybody's grumpy.
Shall we introduce her to our grumpy friend then?
Yes, Rictavio needs to meet our friend. This could be a fun mix.
Right. Mother
This
Lucia-
just looks at Tarmagen.
It plays with fire.
Yeah, Tarm, I don't know if you realize that is a powder keg and a half waiting to go off right there.
Right, Mother
Oh,
Lucia
I
will
could
open
use
the
a
door.
good show.
Matilda,
No, I
Mother
just
Lucia
laugh.
opens the door to appear. Yeah, but soon's like, oh god, no, I'm not having anything to do with this. This is on your heads.
Tarmagen
that
is
was
just
good.
openly giggling right now.
Mother Lucia enters. Mr.
I
Van
shouldn't-
Richten, this is
Okay, fine, I'll go.
this
Jeez.
is Matilda. Hi, I'm Matilda, and I'm. Octavio takes one look at her. His eyes go wide. He takes out his gun. And boom! You guys hear like a massive explosion. Matilda, like fucking dives for cover. Mother Lucia, oh, good, so the curses in Barovia. She was expecting that. What are you doing? And you see, like she
This
like
is-
immediately ducks, like, and she changes into something small and blue, like hiding under the chair.
If he fires
Stay
that,
back!
Fisk is gonna
Stay
try.
back! Stay back! Stay
Hey.
back!
Fisk is gonna try and catch the bullet as he fires it.
Oh god, he could do that. Oh no.
Alright.
That's a power scale.
Give me,
right?
yeah, give me the roll. Give me the relevant roll.
That's a. Oh, jeez, what is that? That is a D10.
Let me casually catch this. Yo, with some blunderbuss, I'll catch all of it.
Plus. What is that?
Oh god, that's good. Oh wow. Let me pull it up here for the.
Hang on. No, I got it. I remember where it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, you could catch a cannonball with your stats. Oh no.
Plus your monk level. So that's 10 plus 13 plus 8. So 18, 21 points I could just catch.
Hold on.
What?
Ow! Ow!
Bless you.
He failed the con
wait.
save.
All right. How much was that? Let's say 8 plus how much?
Uh,
So I was
8
looking
plus-
away 'cause I was sneezing.
8 plus 5 is
Instead, I think it's
13
5.
plus 10. No, plus So it was 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 5 is 23.
Right, 23.
Yeah.
Like you catch the bullet.
Still burns.
Yeah, it still burns, Fisk. Like your hand's kind of shaking, but thankfully, like you used your tougher hand. But meanwhile, Octavius just has his gunshot. So I hear the kids scream from the other room as, stay back.
I put my hand up.
It's
I'm
more
like,
illusions! Let's charge again!
I step in front of him and drop the bullet at his feet.
Very impressive. So
No.
what? Are you under a spell now too? Takes a step back.
It stays.
No more illusions. Whatever you are, you come out now. No illusions are put. This time, I take 2 shots.
Let's slow down here, all right? Look, we already ran into this thing, and let me tell you, its illusions are. She kind of like she looks back under the table and just kind of like.
I put my arm on my hand on Octavio's shoulder, and I go, my friend.
Hey! Like
Hey.
you'll take a step back, like aiming the gun at you as well. Like don't touch me.
Say,
Sounds
breathe.
shaking. Like
Just stay calm and hear this. And I go, little Fred, what did you already agree to?
hear a frightened squeak under the table. I don't know. I'm too scared.
You agreed to take care of this man.
I didn't know he was going to try to kill me.
But you agreed.
Give me a persuasion check, Talmujan.
Wow.
From under the shadow of the chair, you see a small blue snout pick out, and then a little blue dragon clamber out. Then immediately scampers behind Frisk.
And I look at Octavio and I go, and it already agreed. You have something to play with.
Octavio goes back in. That's the wrong room. Goes back into his room and slams the door behind him.
Sorry.
This goes over to the door, kicks the fucking door open.
Oi! Like Mother Lucia. Right, enough of this machismo. You kick
Do
the door.
not fire in this place again. She takes care of him.
Tarm, I did say there's going to be power chem.
I go,
Mother Lucia,
Octavio needs a
houses
lesson.
him. Do not put her in harm's way again.
I think he understands.
I leave.
She'll put a hand on your shoulder as you leave. Please. Don't go.
I get your sentiment, but you gotta understand that like as you know, kind of harmless as she is, that is his job. It's like if if I retired, I got an assisted living mimic. You know, I get the sentiment. And I think she'd do well, but
Are you saying this to Fisk?
I'm saying this to Tarm mostly.
Oh, no, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I said, this is a match made in heaven. And Mother Lucia, you get a front row seat.
She looks to like the bullet marks and the few shrapnel that hit the wall just back. You got a weird idea of heaven, buddy.
I don't think Rictavio has seen Mother Lucia mad yet, and I just smile at her.
No, I'm.
I'm just saying, I don't
Get
want
mad
to either.
once, he'll fall in line.
It is difficult for me to be mad with someone who's hurting.
I know,
but
but
I
it's
will
it's a
have-
loving anger, a loving anger.
I will have a stern speaking to him about discharging this weapon in the church.
No, seriously, what was that though?
The-
I think it's his glasses. The small little dragon says, kind of like cowering behind on him.
You've been in the Feywilds for way too long, buddy.
He could no. I mean, I think he could tell that I was under that my shape wasn't real.
Yeah, no, he could sniff that stuff out quickly. The moment I met him, he immediately knew something was up with me too. But unlike you, he put it nicely.
Yeah.
He is grumpy, but he'll also keep you alive. And that's hard in Barovia.
Hopefully, you'll lighten up after this. Hopefully.
If you see him pull out that thing again, just bite his ear off.
Something like that.
But he'll kill me! No. No. Okay, maybe.
Just stay fast. Stay very fast.
I mean, like, she squints. Oh, you're a fairy dragon. Oh, jeez.
What? No, I'm a human. Ah, damn it! She'll kind of fold into herself and grow in size as she becomes Matilda again. Okay, fine. Yes, I'm a fairy dragon. Happy?
I kneel
little.
down right in front of her and I go, please understand, we had another friend, a unicorn, a fae, as sweet and naive as you. He was eaten, as far as we know. He is over. I don't want that to happen to you. Stay safe. Stay here. Stay quiet.
Didn't that crazy vampire lady say that she was alive?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the unicorn you were asking me about.
Yes.
Yeah, unicorns are stupid. No, we're way smarter. Don't worry.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry about your friend. I'm sure he wasn't stupid. I'm sorry.
Be good. That's all. Just be good.
This is awkward. Can I go eat some? Yes, dear. Would you like to eat something? Now her I like. You are my new best friend. Why, thank you,
Fisk
dear.
walks out and walks by her. Just looks at her.
Soon.
Just don't piss him off.
And I just walk out.
But soon actually we'll call Fisk. Fisk. Go check on the kids. Yeah. You see the kids like all kind of huddled together around her too, and who is kind of holds a toy sword in his hand, and what does a recorder here? They kind of jump as the door opens. What happened? Is Mother Lucia okay?
Everyone's fine. Did they find a rattle?
Lada. The girl who used to bully her to a bit, kind of. I found one. Here you go. I'm
I
Lada.
look at her. I hold my hand out.
Put it in there.
Thank you.
You're not really a werewolf, are you? You look too much like a cat to be a werewolf.
I never
Okay.
was.
Are you a cat that was put in a spell?
No.
Oh, she looks disappointed. Two chuckles. No, he's a person. He always was a person. Looks like a cat. So what?
We are all a person in one form or another. Even the werewolves.
Arturo's smile widens, and you can see the light in his single eye. You imagine it glints a bit more. It seems that your connection with him definitely gave him the confidence he needs as a young man to grow and be himself in this world, even despite his condition. See some of the kids nod.
I look at the rattle. I
It's
look
a
at the
cute-
girl.
She looks a little bit, like a little kid, like awkward now. She kind of doesn't really look at you because she doesn't really know what to do with herself. But an adult is paying attention to her.
I'm sitting. I mean, I'm pretty much at their level. I look up at her.
What?
She has sharp eyes.
Yeah. So what? My daddy was an archer on the wall. Before a werewolf pulled him down. And then Mommy died too. She went to look for him and she didn't came back. So she was left me all alone.
Is she alone now?
No, I'm here. I have them. And Mother Lucia's nice.
We are never alone. We are sorry. But we are never alone. Use those eyes. See that?
And I turn around and walk away.
Okay, I'll try. Two is beginning to kind of guide the other kids in putting the room back together. Seems he's really turning into a good young man. When you exit, you can see Bassoon's back is shaking. You can practically sniff the adrenaline coming off him. It seems that he's trying. As you're passing near him, Fisk, that's what you can tell. You can see that he's upset by what just happened. He's trying to calm himself down.
So fellas, I got a really smart proposition. Do we have anything else we need to do here first?
No, I think we actually have to hit the road quickly. We have a lot to do.
Well,
Got an idea?
I was just gonna say I need a drink.
Well,
Honest, that and a day's worth of sleep, if we can. I hit the ground running when we got here, so
I pop my head around the corner, kind of to Mother Lucia. I go, "Is the wine flowed returned yet again, or is it still waiting?"
It's slow. It's about half of what it used to be.
There is wine, though.
There is, yes.
Ah,
It's
Okay.
slowly recovering.
I was gonna say, if not wine, then maybe whiskey.
I go, yes.
She looks over
do
to,
know there is. Yeah. I go, yeah. There is that too, but
She looks
maybe
up-
At the tavern.
Bassoon catches your gaze and looks down guiltily and then smiles. Mine. It was mine. It was mine.
And what better way to drink it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I remember buying you around a scumble, so I think we're okay.
That's fair. That's fair. Screw it. Let's do it. Where are we doing this? Church. No better place to get wasted.
Oh, I was thinking of the blue water or the red
Absolutely
boar.
not. You hear from the kitchen. I have enough with one.
That is fair.
I look at Honorum and I go, you know the choices. What do you think?
You think we could find Bertafio's stash here somewhere?
I think the red
Oh.
door.
Yeah, too. That's probably better.
Yeah, because we'll still be a little sharp. Once my senses are dulled, I'll feel better at the blue water. But
Mhm.
yes, by all means, good call.
Red boar, blue.
The
Oh,
red boar.
I just got it. Red boar.
Been a while since I've been in the Red Bow. Not exactly my kind of place, but now that I'm all hell and healthy again, I don't think I'd mind giving them a piece of my mind.
That's where all the fun people seem to show up. Just kind of
Well, what the heck are we waiting for then?
See, I'm
Unless-
still correcting myself too. Let's.
Oh, I'm like, have a good night, Mother Lucia. We'll check in before we leave. Just gotta run out.
Hey, Bassoon. What's up with this? You talk like the Red Boar, like it's not like a good place to drink. You know, like. I mean, it's a place to drink, right?
Vasilla, it's a place I would drink. I just smile.
Okay.
And off we go to the red boar.
So as you guys open the door to exit the church, the door opens before you can open it. Good evening, says a pleasant voice, followed by a coo. Strad von Zarovich stands in the doorway, holding Varys' son, who is sleeping peacefully. And that is where we will end tonight's session of The Curse of Strahd.